Andrew, point dropped, point gained, disappointed?
Oh,
All of them?
yeah, you could say that, mate, to be fair. You know what I mean? Point lost, point gained. Yeah, it was a tough one, mate. But I think this just shows the nature of this competition. You know, it's so evenly matched, you know. I think everybody's got the capability of beating everybody on the day. Yeah, we're disappointed we didn't come away with the 2 points there, but you've got to credit Featherstone. You know, they stuck with us. I think both teams enjoyed spells of momentum and spells of possession and pressure throughout the game. I thought we had a really great start the first 20, that first half, second 20 of the first half we fell away, and obviously Featherstone got some ascendancy back in the game. I felt probably Featherstone got the better of us that first 10 minutes after half time, but then we had a good 15-minute spell after that, which, you know, we scored 4 unanswered tries and get ourselves 10 points in front, and then obviously Featherstone came back at us there in the last 10 minutes, getting 2 scores of their own and 1 on the death there, you know, to salvage a draw out of the game. So, yeah, I think, like you said, I mean, it was a pretty evenly matched contest. I think we're disappointed because, you know, you score 32 points and you should win the game, really. You know, to concede the same points as well is disappointing. You know, but you can take nothing away from the way Featherstone played as well. I think both teams, you know, wanted it and were desperate, and I think it was a great contest, great for the neutral spectators and probably for both sets of fans. But you know, at the end of the day, promotion's not determined after round 2, so we've still got to go and beat the other teams that are in this competition if we're going to get promoted. So nothing changes.
David's got an injury. I noticed at the end that Jared Summer was coming off holding his shoulder.
Yeah, we've picked up a few today, mate, to be fair, which doesn't help. You know, probably disrupted us a little bit. We had to sort of chop and change things. We had Sam Wild in the centre there for a bit, and G in the back row. And like you said, yeah, Appy Pafarangi took a knock as well, so he had to come off. Matt Davis took a knock early doors as well, so that put us under a little bit of pressure. And obviously Jared Savage just picked one there in the last tackle of the game. So again, I don't know how serious they are at this stage, but yeah, we certainly picked up a few knocks today. That's probably the main thing that's disappointing, that we could potentially have a few bodies down for next week if we don't pull through.
But Tom Spencer played the whole 80 at home.
Hey?
Tom Spencer played the whole 80 at home. First time this season.
He didn't play 80, mate.
Well, no, he was able to play for the whole 80.
Oh, he got through the game, sorry.
Yes.
He completed his first game. Yes, I get your point. Yeah, no, that's right. No, the last 3 games he hasn't finished, so it was great to see him come through and finally complete a game. It's been a torrid year for him in regards to injury, so no, pleased with Tom that he's managed to get through that one, and that's a pretty good contribution to Tom Spencer. But yeah, look, I said, you know, it's a tough one to really, you know, it's a funny one really, because you kind of do feel, have we lost the point there? But you also feel you probably gained a point because, you know, I think both teams were very good today. And like I said, the spoils were shared, weren't they, in the end?
Yeah. Mark Ioanni's try was a bit special.
Yeah, special effort. Sometimes, like you said, in these big games, it sometimes takes a special effort. You know, I mean, you see the last play there from Featherstone. You know, they put a kick in, it comes back. You know, I mean, they get a bit of offload, they throw it around, and it comes off. It sometimes takes a special play to unlock something for you. And obviously, Mark's try was, yeah, that was a special effort. You know what I mean? And it was at an important time too for us, because it just allowed us to get back on top of Featherstone at that stage. And I was hopeful at that stage, yeah, we would have had enough in the tank to see it through, but unfortunately, no, we didn't.
There was a moment there at 30-26 where you had the ball sort of 10-15.
Yeah.
I was like, should there have been a drop on?
Absolutely, made the call, got the message out there prior to that if we get in range, let's take the 1-pointer to seal the game off. And for some reason, it ended up in the front row's hand on last play. He then had to throw it out to Bartow, and then obviously they had to try and manufacture up a last play off the back of that. And it was disappointing because I think that was a prime opportunity there. It was right in front of the sticks too for where Bartow needed the ball. But whether that was down to communication or whether it's just fatigue, concentration, whatever. But yeah, certainly the call was there to get that 1-pointer to try and seal the game. Absolutely.
Thank you.
All good. Cheers.